If you're struggling with how to make your management and your employees go for a cybersecurity training and awareness program as part of your NIS2 compliance project, then this video is for you. So I'll show you how to fully comply with the training and awareness requirements from NIS2, but also from your local cybersecurity law, while overcoming these problems of lack of time, lack of interest, but also the fact that most of your employees might not be computer savvy, so that they're resistant to this kind of training. And I'll also show you how to use an online training platform as the best method to overcome all of these problems to successfully complete the training program. And after you watch this video, you'll have a clear idea on how to resolve this training and awareness as one of the hardest steps in your compliance project. So let's say that you work in a critical infrastructure company and that you're in charge of a NIS2 compliance project. However, employees in your company don't really have time to deal with this cybersecurity compliance, and they don't think that cybersecurity is their problem at all because this is someone else's problem. On top of this, your senior management thinks that this cybersecurity training and awareness is an IT problem that doesn't have to do anything with the rest of your company. Further, let's say that most of your employees are not very good with computers, and even though most of them do speak English, it's hard to expect from them to follow cybersecurity training and awareness in English language. However, cybersecurity training and awareness is strictly required by NIS2 and by all local cybersecurity laws, and they specify that these are mandatory for all the employees in the company, but also for the senior management, and that they have to be performed on a regular basis. And most people that run this kind of projects, they know that even though they distributed all of these security policies and procedures, most employees don't really care too much about them. And on top of this, senior management in critical infrastructure companies typically do not understand their role and their responsibilities with regards to cybersecurity, even though NIS2 and local laws are very specific about those things. So the question is how to resolve this kind of a situation in the best possible way. How to avoid problems with authorities that are in charge of cybersecurity. And one option to resolve this is to use an online training platform. Let me now show you an example on how to do this. Okay, this is how this training platform called the Company Training Academy looks like once you log in. And this whole platform is built around this concept of microlearning. And this microlearning means that the videos that are displayed to your employees are short, so let's say 5, maximum of 10 minutes, and that this training platform sends these videos to your employees, let's say once a week, so not too often. So basically this is how this problem of having not enough time is resolved, by sending these videos not too often, and therefore that people don't have a feeling that they are losing too much of their valuable time. Now let's see how this looks like in practice. So let's say I go here for this lessons library, and here you can see that there are more than 300 different lessons. All of them are in video format. Let's say that I want to see how this password lesson looks like. And here you can see that it covers this 27001 control, but also NIS2 article 21. And when I click preview, then you will see that this concrete video is 5 minutes long. Now I'll show you in a minute how you can actually schedule the sequence of sending these videos to your employees. But I also wanted to mention here that all of these videos are created for non-technical people. So this topic of passwords is explained in a very simple way so that anyone can understand what is being said here, even though that the people are not trained for IT, even though that if they are not working in IT department. Okay, let me also show you how you can filter these lessons. So you can see there are several filters here, and one of the filters here is for languages. So there are several languages already available, and we are adding more. Ultimately we will have around 30 languages covering all European languages and the most important worldwide languages. So let's say that I want to see only the French lessons, and there you go, you see only these lessons in French. So basically this is how you resolve the problem of employees who don't really speak English very well. You can actually ask them to see these lessons in their own native language. Okay, let me show you some other things that you can filter out here. So let's say that you want to see topics that are for senior management for NIS2. So let's see what it shows here. And then you see actually these most important things that are important for senior management. So the basics, but also top level policy, what are the authorities, how to handle incidents and crises, and also how NIS2 is enforced from the authorities. So the point being here, you can actually filter and define which of these videos are seen by which roles in your company, so that they're not only role specific, that they're of the most interest for specific job titles in your company. And of course, when you ask your senior management to see these couple of videos, they will have a much better idea on what actually NIS2 requires directly from them. Now, I was showing you now only the lessons library, but let me show you now how to actually create a training program for your employees. So I click here, create a new training, and then this wizard starts. And first I have to select the framework. So let's say that I want to create a general cybersecurity awareness program for your non-IT employees. So I click here, I click General Cybersecurity, and then the system already suggests you several training programs with the videos that are specifically made for a specific target group in your company. So I'll go for this security awareness training for all other employees. You also see available languages, and then you click continue, and then you can define which country you want to go for, which language, and click continue, and then you will see all the lessons that are included here. So as you will see, there are no NIS2 lessons here, only general cybersecurity, which is exactly what is needed for, let's say, non-IT employees. So like remote work, mind of a hacker, privacy, passwords, secure handling of social media, protecting paperwork, basic cybersecurity, hygiene, and so on. Of course, for any of these, you can take a look at the preview of this video. So again, this one is 447. And if you don't like any of these videos, you can simply remove them. Or if you want to change the sequence on how these will be displayed to employees, then you can simply drag and drop and change this order here. When I click continue, then you define actually how often you want these videos to be displayed. So let's say that I want one lesson per week and that I want this to be displayed on Wednesday, and you define the start over program. Let's say that you want to repeat it every 2 years so that they don't forget about this, and then click continue, and then you enter email addresses of your employees that need to be part of this training program. Of course, you can enter as many email addresses as you want, and then click continue, and then the system asks you, okay, what do you want to display? So do you want to display only the videos, or videos and quizzes, or videos and quizzes and test questions? And basically test questions is how you measure actually if these employees have understood what they have seen. So then you simply activate the program, and then what will happen is that this platform will start sending email notifications to these employees in the sequence and in the timing that you have defined previously. And with this kind of a program, you actually resolve a couple of problems. The first one is that non-IT employees think that this has nothing to do with them. Once they watch these videos, then they understand that if they use, I don't know, bad passwords, or if they protect their laptop in a wrong way, then they will actually be the ones to cause an IT breach. So basically these kind of videos explain to them that they are also responsible for cybersecurity. The second thing is that what you'll achieve is that once your senior management sees these kind of videos, then they will start appreciating why this is not only an IT thing, why this is also something that everyone in the company should go through. And the third thing is that once employees start going through these videos, then they will start understanding why did you really publish all of those security policies and procedures, and why these kind of rules are necessary, and how is this really connected to them. Now, once all of these employees start going through these videos, then this training platform will record all of these activities, and then this is actually a formal evidence that you complied with the NIS2 requirements. So when you go for this user management and reporting, you will see here, of course, all the users that you have in your system and exactly what they have been going through and what is their success. And you can see this on the individual level, and you can also go for these training reports where you actually see all the students, all the lessons, all the training program success. And of course, you can also download these reports in a PDF format together with your logo. And regarding this problem of lack of interest for cybersecurity, to be honest, you're never going to be able to resolve this fully, but I would say that this kind of a training platform does resolve at least part of this problem by the combination of this microlearning, these videos. I wouldn't say that they are greatly interesting, but at least they are not boring. Also videos in these local languages, and the fact that these videos are made also for non-technical people, all of these things together resolves at least a part of this resistance that people normally have toward cybersecurity. Okay, I hope this was helpful, and let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about using an online platform for NIS2 cybersecurity training and awareness, and I'll get back as quick as I can. And to access this company training academy that I was showing you, click the link in the description below, and you'll be able to access this free trial where you'll be able to test out all the training programs with a couple of your employees so that you'll see how the whole platform works. See also my next video that will give you a much more detailed overview of company training academy, and you'll find the link below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel not to miss any of my new videos, and I publish videos about cybersecurity governance and compliance every week. Thanks for watching.